If you are struggling to learn how to code, here are some likely suspects. You're probably overwhelmed by a bunch of different coding websites. You have a hard time staying motivated. You feel like you aren't smart enough to learn the material presented to you. Today, I'm going to be talking about a coding resource not a lot of people know about and how it can take your coding skills to the next level while solving these three problems. Let's get right into it. So you are probably asking, what resource could possibly solve all these three problems while upgrading my coding skills to the next level? Let me introduce to you my favorite coding resource. It's called MIT OpenCourseWare. This is a website with hundreds of courses from MIT's curriculum packed with interactive videos, presentations, lecture notes, practice projects, and even practice tests. The information provided on the website is obviously from arguably one of the best engineering schools in the world and has a wide variety of topics in the real world of computer science. You're probably typing down below, "There's no way this is free, dislike." But actually, this is fully free. All the lectures are posted both on the MIT OpenCourseWare website and a corresponding YouTube channel. I will leave a link to both of those down below. Let's take a bit of a deeper dive into the course materials and some of the great courses you can utilize to upgrade your developer skills. Alright, so here we are on the MIT Courseware homepage, and I want to show you guys the resources that are available to you on MIT Courseware's website. So if you want to find the coding courses, what we have to do is go to the Find Courses tab and then click Topic. Computer Science is under the Engineering section, so we would click Engineering, and then under Engineering we would find Computer Science. Now, for someone who's a beginner, I recommend taking this course called Intro to Computer Science and Python. We can find that course by going to the Programming Language Specialty, scrolling down. Here it is. So what I talked about previously was how special MIT OpenCourseWare was, because the resources aren't spread out across a bunch of different websites. Everything is all in one place, which makes it so unique. All right. So the features of each of these courses that you'll see across the website, not just this one, are the video lectures, as I mentioned, interactive assessments, problem sets, projects, lecture slides, lecture notes. All right, so let's look at what the video lectures and all these other resources actually look like. So if we go into the video lectures page, you'll see a collection of 12 different lectures by 3 different lecturers at MIT, and it's actually like you're sitting inside the classroom observing this course. It feels like you're a student. Each lecture is unique with its own problem sets, with its own code, with its own PowerPoint PDFs. And this is a great way to start to learn a code or even sharpen your skills. Everything, again, is all in one place, and there's a bunch of practice for you to do to reinforce the knowledge that you would learn in these videos. So the next thing I want to look at is the lecture slides and the lecture code. So for each lecture, there's a PDF. And if we click on the first one, the introductory information is here for students, like the syllabus and stuff like that. But if we scroll down, we can actually see some of the information. Now, MIT, again, is one of the best engineering schools in the world. All the information in these courses are presented in a very simple and intuitive way, and the slides reflect that. A lot of times people find it useful to write notes on slides. I do that sometimes, but I definitely recommend you using a notebook to write notes so you can reference to this information whenever you need it, possibly at a coding interview at Google. If you forget to write an if statement, you can look back at your notebook, check really quickly without going on Stack Overflow. But seriously, the information on these PDFs are really simple and concise. The last thing I want to look at is actually kind of some of the assignments, so the project codes. So if you go on the assignments page, there are a bunch of these problem sets, and you can download these problem sets. Some of them will be PDFs, some of them will be zip files. I'll just look at the problem set number 1, which is a PDF. So this is kind of a bunch of problems that the students receive at MIT to practice and reinforce the ideas that are covered in the video, just like the PDF and the lecture notes are. So these are a bunch of different beginner projects for the students that are learning Python. So a great example is this project, house hunting, right here. And the project is asking you to write a bunch of different functions that do calculations that are involved in buying a house, like a down payment function, and all of these variables that are involved within the class of buying a house. So everything is outlined in detail about the projects. There are even test cases that are provided. There aren't courses online that go into this much depth. There aren't courses online that concentrate all the information like this course does. This is a special case, so definitely take advantage of the resources that are provided to you at MIT courseware. It's not like a free code camp or code academy or even data camp will provide you all this information up front. You have to pay for some of the information that is free on this website. So keep in mind all the resources that are on this website because they're extremely useful. The last thing I wanted to share with you is a course I'm actually taking right now. So if you're not exactly a beginner and you want to learn a little bit more in depth, I'm going to go back to the topic page. I really like cryptocurrency, so if we go to the cryptography specialty, I'm taking a course right now called Blockchain and Money, which is a really interesting course that teaches you on how blockchain works and how it's going to be integrated in the current financial system. There are a bunch of interesting courses about coding, about computer science, computer network architecture. I really think you should take a look into MIT OpenCourseWare. If you guys do want to watch a fun project video, that can be found right here. And if you do want to watch any videos about machine learning tutorials, a playlist could be found right here. Make sure to like and subscribe down below. Peace out.